We're now here at LAX waiting for our flight to Honolulu, and we have a connection over there to Kona. And it was an early morning departure, so we had to leave our house at around 4:30 a.m. And here we are. So we finally boarded our flight, and guess what we got? The two-seater exit row. As soon as we arrived at the Hilton Waikoloa Village in the Big Island, we were swept into another world. The resort is massive, so big, it has its own air-conditioned monorail. We hopped on and glided above tropical gardens, koi ponds, and winding canals with views of the ocean peeking through the palms. The monorail felt like a futuristic train ride through paradise, smooth, quiet, and surprisingly scenic. As we passed art-filled corridors and open atriums, the anticipation built. It wasn't just transportation, it was an experience. What made it even more magical was how the monorail connected everything. Restaurants, pools, the lagoon, even the spa, without ever needing to step foot outside if you didn't want to. But of course, we did. Each stop gave us a little preview of the resort's charm. So we're now arriving at the... I'm so sorry. At the Ocean Tower Arrivals Lounge for Hilton Grand Vacations Club. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So far, so good. And a bidet. Ooh, a robotic bathroom, toilet. The room. Pretty cool so far. Little dining table, cozy bed, and look at that. When we reached our room, the views from the floor to ceiling windows took our breath away. Lush landscaping, dramatic lava rock, and that endless, sparkling Pacific. We knew right away this wasn't just a stay, it was the start of a true Hawaiian adventure. Aloha. There's nothing quite like a sunset at Ocean Tower on the Big Island of Hawaii. As the sun begins to dip beyond the horizon, as you can see here, the sky turns into a canvas of gold, coral, and violet. The ocean reflects every shade and the world feels still, like it's holding its breath. You can hear the waves gently kissing the shore, and the palms over here, look, gently swaying with the breeze. And the balcony is more than just a view. It's a moment of peace and quiet reminder that nature knows how to speak without saying a word. And as the last light fades and the tiki torches flicker to life, you're left with that unmistakable feeling that here, in this place, everything is exactly as it should be. Purely magical. Exploring the grounds of this resort really gives you a feeling of peace and just a lack of busy activity, so to speak, adds to the allure of this resort. You have like statues, trees, and the never-ending flow of breeze, clean surroundings, as well as tons of little features like you have a chapel here. If you just want to meditate, you can come here. That's for later. As we strolled through the lush grounds of the Hilton Waikoloa, the sound of waves mixed with laughter from the Dolphin Lagoon, we paused to watch them leap and spin right in front of us. So close, it felt surreal. Palm trees swayed, the sun danced on the water, and for a moment, everything felt peaceful, playful, and perfectly Hawaiian. The Hilton Waikoloa's ocean-fed lagoon is one of the resort's most beautiful and peaceful features. It's a swimmable saltwater lagoon teeming with tropical fish and surrounded by black lava rock and golden sand. It almost feels like its own little island within the resort. But the highlight? The dolphins. Right next to the lagoon is Dolphin Quest, where a small pod of Atlantic bottlenose dolphins lives in a protected naturalistic habitat. These dolphins are not only well cared for by marine specialists, but they're part of an ongoing education and conservation programs. You can watch them up close every day and twice a week. The resort hosts a free dolphin show where trainers demonstrate natural behaviors, share facts, and talk about how these amazing creatures are trained through positive reinforcement. It's really not flashy or forced. It's very respectful, intentional, and inspiring. Watching the dolphins play and connect with their trainers while surrounded by palm trees and the sound of the ocean is something we'll never forget. Sorry. Oh my god, this is really shaky. As we wandered along the beachside paths, the scenery shifted from soft sand to stretches of dried coral and weathered lava stones, each one a quiet reminder of the island's volcanic past. So what do we think of the resort so far?
So far, so good.
We've been here a couple of times in the past, but this is actually the first time we've ever explored the property. And this is a surprise, a pleasant surprise for us. That's the Hawaiian marshlands over there. The textures beneath our feet crunched lightly with every step. The contrast between the rugged shore and the lush, manicured greenery inland was striking. Palm trees swayed above, vibrant tropical plants, and bursts of hibiscus added color to the coastal browns and grays. It was raw and beautiful, untouched nature blending seamlessly with carefully tended paradise. Just beyond the lagoon, peering down into the clear, shallow waters along the shoreline, we noticed something truly unique, like a miniature version of the wild ocean. Tiny silver fish flickered through the water, weaving between smooth stones and bits of coral. Many sea urchins, no bigger than a dollar coin perhaps, clung to the rocks in clusters, their delicate spines swaying with the current. Every inch seemed alive. It felt like a living tide pool exhibit, nature's own aquarium. The marine ecosystem here is thriving, even in these small pockets, offering a rare, up-close glimpse of Hawaii's underwater world without ever needing to dive in. It's like the ocean gave us a preview right at the shore. So we're now on the other side of the island. That's a resort over there. And we're here on this side, pretty private. Still no one in sight. We heard that people saw big turtles on this side. So we'll try to look for them.
I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive.
And then, just when we thought it couldn't get more magical, we spotted a honu, a Hawaiian green sea turtle gently gliding through the lagoon's edge, calm, graceful, and completely unfazed by our presence. It moved with such quiet elegance. The honu is sacred in Hawaiian culture, a symbol of longevity, wisdom, and protection. Seeing one up close in its natural habitat felt like a blessing, a peaceful reminder of how deeply connected this place is to the ocean in all its life. It even stuck out its head just to say hi.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity?
After a warm afternoon exploring the grounds, we made a sweet stop at Obisik for some classic Hawaiian shaved ice. The colors were vibrant, tropical flavors like lilikoi, mango, and guava layered over finely shaved, snowy ice that melted instantly on our tongues. We sat in the shade, spitting up bites of pure island happiness. Refreshing, simple, and just what we needed because no trip to Hawaii is complete without shave ice. Which one's which? What's your favorite? Halo Halo has like the ube ice cream, the ube sweet potato, some sago, coconut jelly, vanilla ice cream, condensed milk, all kinds of calories combined into one bowl. Yay for diabetes! No, I'm kidding. Bye. Outside our room, the air was warm and fresh, and the resort grounds were lush with towering palms, flowering bushes, and perfectly manicured paths winding through the greenery. Birds chirped all around us, some singing from treetops, others hopping along the grass like tiny tour guides. As we made our way to the pools, the sounds of waterfalls and rustling leaves blended with a gentle splash of guests enjoying the water. Whether it was the quiet adult pool or the lively one with water slides in a sand-bottom lagoon, it all felt connected, like nature and relaxation were perfectly in sync. And this is one of the great features of this resort. The palace section of the resort, this is what you're seeing now, has statues and ornate marble carvings. And this one in front of you is a ceramic sculpture of horses with a carriage, and that's the waterfalls with lights changing every second. And just hearing the splash of water was relaxing enough. And at night, walking around the resort is also very peaceful. This is one of the adult pools, and you can just lounge, enjoy the evening breeze with not a lot of noise. And that's one of the things that I really appreciate about this property. If you're looking for relaxation, you got it. The following morning, I decided to walk around the resort. They have beach lounge chairs separated from each other with enough distance so you still have your privacy. There's a slope that takes you to the water. And again, the lava rocks are pretty sharp, so I was very careful not to slip. But you can practically swim, do whatever, or just soak your feet in the water and watch the waves splash and just enjoy the surroundings and the views. That experience alone is priceless. It is one of the reflective stones that looks like a painting underwater. On our last day at the Hilton Waikoloa, we soaked in every moment. We started with a peaceful paddle in the lagoon, gliding over calm, clear water as fish darted beneath us. Then it was off to the pools. One last float under the palms, one more trip down the slide, and a final soak in the warm sun. As evening fell, we decided to go for a sunset dinner by the water. The sky lit up in fiery shades of orange and pink, casting a golden glow over everything. The food was incredible, but it was the view that stole the show. It was a perfect ending to a stay we'll never forget. As the sky turned from gold to deep purple, everything felt still, like the island was gently saying goodbye. We took one last look at the view, held hands, and promised we'd be back. Kona had given us peace, beauty, and memories we'd carry home forever. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, aloha and mahalo. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.